Okie dokie. Right, ready to rock and roll. With a little bit of luck here, and if I don't get too distracted, we should be able to get to crystal oscillators. Because I'm hoping that the AI limiters would go pretty smoothly. Well, 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 if it isn't a big old sky bridge. Ooh, just clears the trees. And gets to the... Now there's a bit of Caterium down there in that cave as well. We might leave that. Right there, Shadow. Haven't had a chance to look at your save yet. I saw I got it in the Discord though. Thanks. The leaves are poking through. Blazing power pole. Use the wall mount power line. Yeah, I'm using the power pole. I could use the wall mount, but then I've got to mess around with it around corners and things. So when I get to corners with the power pole, I just go it and then it's fine. The leaves poking through. Look, why you gotta do this to me? The belt will cover that. You won't even notice it, mate. You won't even notice it. Look. Look, you won't even see it. Look. I knew that they would be under the belt and we're safe. And when there's stuff on the belt, you won't even see it. Am I using infinite zoop? I am. How can we delete power slugs? How can we delete power slugs if we have it using creative? Don't know. Not sure what you mean. You can delete them through the save editor. So put him in a container. Put him in a container and then load your save into the calculator map and then delete it like that. Look how many doggos are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doggos all in this one spot. Next time I do a vanilla playthrough, I'm starting right here. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doggos, 7 doggos, all in this one area? If I ever do, or when I do another vanilla playthrough, I'm probably going to start like right here in this area, in the Titan Forest. That's a normal. That's a normal. And this is a pure. 8. I missed one. Okay, well, there's a whole lot of doggos. Let me just check. I need... Not using that. So I need, let's say 920 plus 1400 is 23. Oh yeah, so I need all of this. I need all of this. One normal, and this should be pure. Kind of regret. Should have come across one more tile wide, but now if the power line's on, I'm not changing it. So here's how we get this done. Oh, we're gonna have to go up here actually. Show you how we do this. Okay. Satisfactory will update more maps. Is that official? Or are you just hoping that happens? Mark 3 will get... Oh, you're asking me? No, I personally don't think they will. The map has been evolving over many years, and they've put a lot of work into it. For them to like just release a new map would be an insane amount of effort, and I just don't think that's where they want to go with the game. That's my personal opinion on what will happen. I wonder if this will look silly. That's good. Show the mining capacity. Yeah. Mark 3 miner on a normal node is 600. Mark 3 miner on a pure node is 1200. Get out of it, dog. Just about to put my miner down and he walked there. Then he walks off. 1200 per minute. So these... Just put that there for a guide. $1200 on a Mark 6, so it all works out really nicely. So once, that's what I feel like this new Nexus project, I'm going to be able to get a lot done a lot sooner, because everything's going to be based off 600 and 1200 per minute, whereas in early access you had to deal with 780 per minute being the highest you could go. So things are going to be a lot smoother with all the setup of the factories and using up all the nodes and whatnot. So right now I can pretty much, instead of dealing with a 780 and 600 lines, essentially I've just got two 1200 lines now. It's real nice. And the straight belts, man, it just makes setting stuff up neatly and OCD so much faster. See the arrow. What do you mean, see the arrow? Oh, when I messed up my belt, when I had the veil lift the wrong way around, is that what you're saying? Is that going to hit it without clipping? You better believe it. We're away. That right there didn't take too long. That's about the standard that I'm going for like neatness and neatness combined with efficiency. This is pretty much the standard I'm going to have for every node pickup in the game, really. I'm going to try to avoid sky bridges like all over the entire map, but for now, is what it is on these ones. I needed quartz. I'm going to try to keep to just building in the biomes and then transporting via trucks. Predominantly trucks and trains when I have to. And just build all the items I can each biome and then transfer more complex items from biome to biome without having too many sky bridges like this one. But for now, I'm happy to do it. I just want to get this nuclear online. And this particular bus is going to get potentially... See, there's 3 pure copper nodes just down here. And that's a hell of a lot of copper. 3 pure nodes. 1, 2, and 3. There's not really much other way to get into this jungle without messing around with like crazy belts all through the jungle. So I'm just going to come straight off this bridge here and link her up. Use daisy chain everything, Marcos. Yeah, I've limited myself to only using quality of life mods so that anyone can use this save. Anyone can grab the save file and load it up, and it will work without having any mods installed. So yes, I'm using mods right now, but it will be runnable without mods. If I use a mod like daisy chain, it's implementing a system into the game that's not in the game. And that's why I'm not using infinite belts either, because they mess up. But zooping is fine, because it's just, yeah. Use the conveyor lift single mount. I don't know what you mean about single mount. Okay, what else do we need here? We need copper and... I think it's... just here. This Caterium needs to join us. And I need 600 copper per minute as well. I think I planned out which one I wanted to grab. Let me just have a look over here. There's that Caterium. There's that quartz I just picked up. I think I might grab one of these pure nodes of copper. Only problem is I only need 600. And I didn't want to grab a pure node if I only need 600. I can grab this one. I need to bring nuclear across that way anyway. Yeah, I think it's going to be smarter if I do it that way. Yeah, I only need... Where am I? Oh, I marked out the quickfire. So I was just playing around with... So if I do... what are we doing? Quickwire. We're going to do fused quickwire. And we need 3600. Let me just check my notes here. Yeah, 3600 quickwire, and then if we do pure Caterium, we only need 600 Caterium, and then if we do our pure copper, we only need 600. So it works out. I only need a normal node of copper and a normal node of Caterium to make all the quickwire I need. Can you set overclock on the modeler? I'm pretty sure you can. You can put, yeah, clock speed, summer sleeve. I've just been playing with it recently. It's so good. It's my new favorite thing. I don't use it to plan out huge builds, but down here I was deciding how am I going to do my aluminium, because I need 3,000 casings, right? So I can just like click here and hit clear connections. Clear connections. I laid this out this way so I can just see what's the best way, or like what way uses the least amount of bauxite and Caterium. So I think I decided to go with this one and then just straight into the pure recipe, because if I was to do this, it uses 8,000 scrap, and then if I was to put it in here, I'll only use 6,000 scrap, but it uses 5,000 silica, and then if I was to try and make the silica with cheap silica, that's 2,100 quartz extra. 2,100 quartz just to save 2,000 scrap. So I thought about this long and hard, and I played around with this for quite some time. Clear connections. I will do this one to use the copper, and then straight into the pure. I'm not going to do these instant scrap because I want to save on sulfur, and it's not even cheap on the bauxite anyway. Then I'll do the electrode with petroleum coke, and then the sloppy alumina. And then to make my 3,000 casings, I use 4,000 bauxite and then a little bit of oil. But yeah, this is such a cool... This is so good. It's completely free as well on Steam. And if I just wanted to check like, oh, okay, so this is the sloppy aluma recipe, I can clear that and just drag it here and then go, oh, okay, so if I use the regular bauxite recipe, it costs more bauxite than the sloppy, but I get, I get 2,000 silica as a byproduct, and then I can find out at the click of a button if I use the fine concrete. That would have taken me, or whatever, this is probably the wrong way to go about it. Anyway, let's clear that connection. But yeah, I was just, for this quick wire, this is what I'm doing. I wouldn't use this. I wouldn't use this tool to do like the entire build, because I have a lot of stuff written down in pen and paper. But I would. I use it for like quick calculations on, okay, which one of these pathways is going to use the least of X or whatever. Press Q, I can say. What do you... What are you saying, Shadow? You want to see... the conveyor wall mount? Stackable conveyor pole? 123 says that belts with infinite spline can also be loaded without the mod. It's very handy. Okay, really? I'm a little bit skeptical, and that's only because I tried to use infinite belt back in early access and it caused a lot of started to cause a lot of game crashing. So I don't want to do like a whole lot of work, like a ridiculous amount of like belt work with it, and then realize that that is the thing that's crashing my game, and then have to like go back and change it all. Use the conveyor stand. Why though? What do you mean? Why do you want me to use what, this thing? Yeah, I do use these when I need to. Wonder how... Daisy chain, everything can be loaded without the mod. You won't be able to link new machines, but they stay connected. Okay. Even still, I'm kind of just leaving it to be... you know... vanilla friendly. Like, I don't want to do... I don't want people to go, oh yeah, like, you built that thing, but you used daisy chain, so it's not legit. I shouldn't care, like, what other people say, but it's for my own personal... It's literally just, that's how I want to be with it. I understand, like, where do I draw the line, you know? Like, I could start just using mods that do this, that, and the other for everything. They'll probably bring out daisy chaining anyway. Maybe. I mean, they've got it on batteries. So, you know. Maybe they'll fix it. Maybe they'll put it on everything. Don't even need this. Oh, is this gonna reach? Yeah, it reaches. I'll probably end up picking up this iron and limestone eventually, and we'll change the way this looks. In fact, I kind of don't really like the way it looks as it is. So I might even... Alright, that wasn't too hard. We'll fix that if we need to. I need to bring the nuclear along here as well. Uranium. One last uranium node. It's all set up and ready to go, but you know, build that in at any time. I want to get these AI limiters up and running today. If I get the AI limiters up and running, I can get the crystal oscillators done. Where are we gonna... Yeah, we'll just stick to the center. The sky bridges can look pretty cool once they get like real busy with like heaps of belts coming across them. We got to pick up that Caterium node as well, and then we're good. For logistics anyway. Then we have everything we need to build our crystal oscillators. 1, 2, 3. I wish I can build factories directly inside Unreal Engine. That would be cracked. What do you mean directly inside Unreal Engine? Not sure I understand what you're saying there. Oh, you know what? I just realized... Do I want to go over this way? Yeah, I do, because I got to bring the silica over there anyway. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, okay, whatever. Bugger. Alright, Caterium... Yeah, we'll do it over that way. Probably want to bring the deuterium up right about here. We'll do it here so that we know. The game's made with Unreal Engine and they use it to make mods and stuff. Ah, yeah. But what do you mean build it directly inside? Now, is this going to look silly? Wonder if that hooks in there without looking stupid. Yeah, it's going to look shit. Okay. Right. Wonder if it would work like right there. Probably will. Excellent. Yeah, my plastic is over there. So I'm bringing the rest of the stuff for the crystal oscillators over towards the plastic. And essentially just hoping it all works out in the end. The belt work towards like bringing logistics in to the factories is like one of the biggest tasks. The actual building of the factory is not. That one I built yesterday with the oil, that took ages because I was messing around with stupid like math numbers. This one's going to be real simple. In comparison anyway. The amount of quartz that I have here is enough quartz to make all the crystal oscillators I need for nuclear and all the silica I need for nuclear. So I'm kind of getting a couple of things done at once here. Getting the crystal oscillator stuff brought in, and also, yeah, preparing for later on. Okay, do I build the factory down here? I think I can get some water extractors here as well. Yeah, look, I'm gonna be able to slot some in this area for sure if I have to. They might look a little bit like janky, but I feel like if it's unavoidable in the area you're in, then I don't care. But I really don't need that much water. I think I calculated I needed like 8 refinery water extractors. And it's so slow that reloading this and throwing the next one is like the slowest thing. Good thing I only need them for rocks and stuff now, because I got the super chainsaw. And one on the doggo for good measure. You shouldn't have been here. You're going to get stuck on the tree at some point. I don't mind being evil sometimes. Do I have any blueprints for aluminium production? From my vanilla playthrough, I should. I think. And this one, I will soon. I'm probably not going to get to aluminium today, but I will soon. I definitely will. Still one poison node. This area is just filled with creatures and annoyances that will get in the way of my factory. Okay. What are we looking at here? There's a limestone node there, which probably come in handy. So really, all I have to do is make the quick wire, and then I can throw the quick wire with the because what I'm doing is AI limiters. Plastic AI limiters is what I'm doing. And I need to make 240 of them, which that is correct. And if you remember from yesterday, this plastic, I have this already made. So that's tick. The plastic is made. I can then, with the AI limiters and the rubber and the quartz that I've brought over. So I'm going to need 1,000, so 1,000 water here, and 500, let's say 600, or whatever. Let's just say 510. So 1510 divided by 300 is 5.03. So I only need 6 water extractors to do all of it. They're not too thirsty on the water. What will I do after finishing all the productions? Well, it's such a massive task that I don't even have a plan for that yet. Truly, I think my limitation is going to be hardware and software. The game, unfortunately, when you start getting towards those sorts of size, the game really struggles. I'm probably due for a computer upgrade soon. I'm probably going to get one soon, but it's not so much the computer. I'll have to dial back the graphics. I think it's literally just the engine struggles after a while, and then you just get crashes. And I know they've optimized it heaps with 1.0, but yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about the most, is the struggling of the actual game to run with that much stuff built in it. My PC specs are on my YouTube description. I put them there because I realized that is a very popular or very common question for people to ask me. That's what my PC specs are. Pretty sure I've got a 3080 graphics card at the moment. Alright, let's... Got to do the copper and the Caterium, so we won't get too... We need to get task focused, because I get distracted so easily. I just need to just start doing things sometimes. So we'll go refinery. Just need a 2 in 1 out, so that'll be this. It doesn't really matter what I pick, as long as it's a 2 in 1 out. We'll change this to, we'll just do the Caterium first. There's definitely one that I want to try use later on, which is hey there, Nick. How you doing, mate? You got an RTX 2050 laptop. Yeah, you have to turn the graphics down when you start getting big. This is I'll show you. See, here I am getting distracted already, but this is a recipe that I want to start using potentially. It's a new one for 1.0. Tempered Caterium ingot. So if I want to make 300, let's compare it to this one. 300 Caterium ingot. Oh, it's rubbish. Oh no, it's the same. Sorry, it's the same. So it's the same like value for money as the pure. The only difference is you use a little bit of petroleum coke instead of water, which is pretty cool. I definitely probably use this. It's probably not smart to use it though, because water is almost an unlimited resource in this game, whereas petroleum coke, pretty cheap. Are you doing well, Nick? Good to hear. You want me to show you my power production? Yeah. I'm afraid to look at it in case it's not working, but it is working. 375,000 at the moment because I'm running 150 out of the 300 nuclear plants. Again, I haven't, obviously, I'm building the nuclear at the moment, so I've spawned them in over here. And I'm testing the throughput of my water at the moment. So I've piped in half of the nuclear power plants. So from here, all the way around to basically the opposite diagonal corner of here is running and testing the throughput of the water trains. Testing the throughput of the water trains for my eastern and northern quadrants, which are the only two that I've piped in at the moment. But I probably, again, I don't have a hard and fast plan. At some point, I'll pipe in the western and the southern quadrants, but that is a real tedious task doing those pipes. So for now, I want to build get some factories going. But yeah, so the power, the water throughput is pretty damn good. It's real nice. And again, with those little glitches in the power is going up. Forgot who was in my chat yesterday, but they were saying it's because of the regenerative braking power on the trains, apparently, which I never knew was a thing. But apparently that's what's causing it. Why don't they put the water production in and out pipes? I don't know exactly what you're saying there, Shadow. Okay, so this is going to be 60. It's 240. Well, this is an easy one. Water extractor. Oh, why don't they show the power production? I just did, mate. You probably missed it. It's here, look. 375,000 megawatts with half my stuff. Half of them online. So we're gonna have 37.5 times 37, 150, and then 100. 93.75 is a little bit of an awkward number to deal with. 93.75 times 4 is... Oh, it's not that bad, actually. 375. Okay. It's actually not a bad number at all. No, bro. Like, how are you producing? Like, coal or fuel generator? So... What? I'm running it on the nuclear plants at the moment. Half of these 300 are running, 150. I've spawned in the fuel rods. I don't know how much more I can explain it to you, dude. I've spawned in the fuel rods just to test the throughput. Once I get this nuclear online, it'll be running like legitimately. That's it. Yeah, it's all good. I think he just doesn't understand what I was explaining. While I've got this set up, I may as well set up my blueprint for the quartz. It took me like 3. Not sure what you mean. I don't know how I'm going to use this distilled one. Nitric acid? Oh man. I don't think I'm ever going to use this. Because I'm pretty sure nitric acid becomes one of the rarest resources. It took you 3 months to understand my update 8 behemoth build. Oh. Let me write this down. I got it because I'm writing down what this math is for 4 refineries. That way I can put it on the blueprint, so now I can just look at the blueprint every time. So there's 4 refineries on this blueprint. So I have to do 168.75 times 4. So 675. And then 93.75 times 4 is 375. And then it's 131.25 times 4, 525. These 6 tile blueprints are a godsend, because now we used to only be able to get 3 refineries in a blueprint. Could you get 4? I think you could only get 3. But now that you can get 4, a little bit of work making these blueprints, but once they're done, that time is just saved. And we get 525 quartz crystal, which is there. Save. So now we've got blueprints all done for copper, Ethereum, and quartz. Now I'll probably never have to make those blueprints ever again. Only thing is that oh jeez Louise. I think I've just noticed something. We might change it. Huh. Let me just check something here. Oh no, it does line up. It lines up with the center, and then it lines up with the center. That's what I want. Yeah, it's good. Put output multiplier. You talking about the power generators? Power augmenters? I need to fix these up. Deuterium's in there. Since the blueprint thingy's here, I may as well just do them all. I've got two more to do. The quick wire and then the AI limiters themselves. So 18.75 times 4. 75. 93.75 times 4. 375. And then 225 times 4 is 900. And this is a nice example of things are going to get done quicker, because now I have a 900, right? 900 per minute coming off a blueprint, whereas it would have been, oh shit, I did the math wrong. I got 5 here, don't I? Let me do that again. It's still going to be alright though. So 18.75 times 5, not 4. So it's 93.75. Good thing I noticed that. 93.75 times 5 is, now the numbers are getting a little bit awkward, but 468.75, and then 225 times 5 is 1125. 1125. So now I have 1125 coming off this. Oh, we're gonna know it's fused. It's only quick wire coming off. .75 ingot. .75. And then we'll have 1125 quick wire. I go past it, there it is. Can I share the blueprints in Discord? I will. Once I get this nuclear... thing with blueprints are, they're pretty simple. Like, I'm not really doing anything fancy at all. I've just got a basic run, and then every time I put a new component through that type of machine, I just load up a blueprint, change what the recipe is, and then write the numbers down on what that produces. But yeah, I'll share them, but I'll just, once I finish my nuclear, build, then I'll just share the save file and all the blueprints with it. But for now, my vanilla blueprints are on that video where I did the vanilla playthrough of the game. Everything's linked to that. Alright, let's just make sure that that's there. So this is going to go to refineries. This is going to go to refineries. And then we have our assembler. Yeah, it's there. Cool. Apply changes. One last one we have to do is the actual AI limiters. Plastic AI limiters, which is a new recipe for 1.0, which I think is a very good one. Why? Here it is. Oh man, that's 300 times 5 is 1500. Okay, well we can't fit all the quick wire. We may have to either dial it back or make this blueprint only have 4 assemblers on it. Let me think about this. Or I could make it so that let me just check something real quick here. 225. Oh, no, I can't do that. So if I go if I make this say 15 per minute? Oh, okay. The numbers just... Okay, so for this particular one, I'm going to dial it back to this just to make these numbers work out. Because now, when I put my... blueprints down of the quick wire... it'll just pump straight into this. I think that's going to be what I'm going to do for the time being. And at the end of the day, it'll use a little bit less power. So now my blueprint for quick wire will make 1125. And my blueprint for AI limiters will take exactly 1125 AI limiters. So it'll be 1125 quick wire. Forgot to check what the rest of the math was. 52.5 times 5 is 262.5, and then 15 times 5, 75. All right. $262.5 plastic, and we get 75 AI limiter. Alright, this is the last blueprint. Now I can delete this and actually build the thing. Just wanted to quickly check this quickwire one actually. Wanted to make sure I actually loaded the recipe in each one. Yep, I did. We'll just do a little bit of admin here. Oh, I'm out of friggin' thingies. Land on it? No. Okay. Ah, it's even more to get rid of. I may as well get rid of them. May as well pick up this junk as well because it makes less items in the world. Not by much, but it's every little bit helps. Already got one on that. I always think this just looks like a nice egg yolk. Makes me want to have like a nice egg on toast. Okay. Let's clean up all this trash. Alright. Now let's do the actual thingy. Finally, all of that pre-factory admin is done. We can build the actual factory now. I may as well just do it. Like literally just here, I think. Probably don't want to get in the way of this. So let's... And I'm not messing around. I'm just... Actually, let's see how far out I can get this. Ah. Alright. You know what? Let's just line it up with this. That'll do for now. How can I install Infinity Zoop? Go to the mod manager and download and away you go. All you have to do is get this program here. It's called Satisfactory Mod Manager. Download that and then that's it, mate. You just like search for whatever mod and then install. But be careful, you install too many mods or weird mods and start going crazy, you'll get game crashes. It's just called Satisfactory Mod Manager. You just type it into Google and away you go. Yep. If you don't have Mod Manager, you just download it. Easy peasy. Even I can do it. I do really like these Mark 6 conveyor lifts. Big fan. They've done a real good job with them. They look really cool. What mods do I have? Just quality of life ones. Infinite Zoop, Settings Copier, Just Fly, Sky UI, which allows you to change the time of day and pause it and whatnot. Super Chainsaw, which allows you to cut down massive areas. And Fixit Cam, which is like something that you use to do cinematic recordings. And that's it. What do they do? Honestly, Shadow, mate, if you just go to the mod manager and then click on the mod, it tells you exactly what it does. You can browse through and they'll give a better description of what they do than I can. You just click on the mod and it will tell you what it does. But basically I've got one that I can fly, one for infinite zoop, and one to make the daytime and nighttime phase pause. That's it. So we have 600 Caterium ore. We're going to need three clicks and then modify. Maybe I'll do the Caterium over here. I want to start over here. That way I know where I'm headed. Yeah, let's give myself a bit of room. Not super ideal, but yeah, we'll deal with that. 2 and 3. So 240 times 2. It's 120. We need 120 more. So essentially I delete these two. Tell you what, area actions is a mod that I still would get a lot of use out of if it was working. Yeah. Pretty easy. I mean, the math is pretty easy. 60 per machine. 10 machines. Fun deal. Let's flip this around real quick. put it here so there's a gap. Well, that's Caterium sorted out. Now to use the 600 copper, I wonder if I could get it out under here. I might do that actually. As long as I build it. Let me work out how many machines I need first. That's good numbers right there, by the way. So to use 600, I need 4 blueprints. I could probably get them out like that way. Is that going to clip that though? That's going to be our issue. The clipping issue. Probably made too much here. 4 clicks I need. 4 blueprints, rather. Oh, it doesn't clip it. We're good. We might go... We'll leave a tiny bit of room. Spread this one out like... So I'm just considering how I'm going to lay this out. Maybe I just lay it out in one long line. That might be the go, right? Leave a bit of a gap on the edge there. Sometimes I probably put too much thought into like exactly where my thing's gonna go, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I messed it up. No, I didn't. I did it correctly. Good. Alrighty. That's my copper sorted out. Now we do the, so we have the copper, we have the Caterium and the copper ingots, and they are going to flow into my, this thing. Quick wire. 1125 quick wire. 1125 times 3. So I'm definitely going to need 3 blueprints plus 4th one to take the remaining. Okay. Quick question, how much copper ingot do I need? 1500. Okay, so I'm going to split that. How much is this going to do? Wait, how many machines do I have? Should be able to get 2 750 lines. That'll make things easy. $93.75 times 8. Yeah, okay. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to split this evenly and have 2 750 lines of copper ingots. Good? Yes. Should have left more room. $900. I've just realized something. about this blueprint. But I think it's going to be worth it. I just realized something about the numbers. Hey there, Renee. 4 AM? What are you doing, mate? Don't you need to sleep? I am working on, right now, AI limiters. But obviously, the stuff that goes into AI limiters, which is quick wire. The plastic was done yesterday for the AI limiters because I'm using the new recipe. And I'm kind of just planning out the numbers, and I was spending a bit of time making blueprints. So might even, let's do this. This might look a bit better. Wonder if that'll reach. Oh, you just woke up. You're an early riser. I don't know where my phone is. It's 1:45 in the afternoon on Sunday for me. Done all my chores. Time for some gaming. Went for a run. Did a 5K run in the morning. Went and had breakfast with my mum. Mowed the lawn. And I think that's enough for me. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Speaking of which, I'm going to go grab myself a refreshment. And I will BRB. No, it's actually don't have any alcohol right now, unfortunately. Water it is. Right, so unless I screwed up the math, I did a quick little calculation here. 225 times 4 is 900, right? So stick with me. 900 quick wire per thing, now that I've deleted one. And then this... Hold on, what am I doing? I think I've made a mistake. Wait. 18.75 times 4 is 75. I think I actually screwed up. Divided by 300 is... Yeah. So, look, yeah, here we go. 300 Caterium ingots coming out of here. And then 300 divided by 4 is 75, yeah. So basically, I grab 5 of these. You ever seen the meme about Satisfactory with the guy on the moon and he's like, you know how the guy's like looking at Earth in the spacesuit, and you know the meme format where it's like, it always was. I'll show you what I mean. And the guy's like, wait a second, it's all math? And the guy's with, he's like, it always was. Anyway, that's Satisfactory. It's just math, and that's it. Does this fit, by the way? It does. Okay, so easy, easy. Easy peasy. Oh, that's foolish. That's smart. There we go. So now hopefully I'm hoping it worked out with the copper. 93.75. So we have two 750 lines here. And 750 divided by 4 is... Wait. Oh, yeah, so wait. Yeah. 93.75 times 4 is 375. Per row. Times 2 is 750, and I have, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Bloody perfect. Do I want to just... How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to go like this. Just keep them up in the sky. Oh... Excel sheets, calculator, and a mind for efficiency. I hope you're not saying that's what I have, because I wish I was better at using Excel, because I would probably make better use of it if I was. Oh, I deleted the wrong one. Damn it. I wish there was a way to make these... Anyway, doesn't matter. Make it, are you? Honestly, I'm getting rid of all of the conveyor poles anyway, to save on the item limit, to reduce the object limit. So I'm not too worried about that at the moment. As long as they're neat and square, which these definitely are. Alright, so that's going to produce 900 quick wire per row. 225 times 4 is 900. It's real nice when the numbers make sense. So I'll have 4 rows of 900 quick wire. I suppose I better get the water sorted out. Alright, how much did I need for this? 600 water for the Caterium. So let's just do one thing at a time and just do that. Get the water sorted out. 600 water. How are we looking here? Okay. Definitely. Let's just do a rough guide here. See where we're at. Come on, why were you not snapped to that? You better not be in the way, Mr. Bean. Right in the face. Look at the shit coming out of his eyeball. That's disgusting. I've never noticed that. You are a disgusting thing. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. And then his other one comes running over here. Alright, here we go. Let's get that in. Come on. I swear you just worked. Let's go here. Alright, that lines up. And then we want to go right here on that bit. Right? Of course it's not in line. Doesn't matter though. Incorrect. Oh, because I haven't got horizontal to vertical, that's why. Yeah. Radio. Do I play Minecraft? I do not. What other games do I play? I play a few. This is the only factory game I play though. I dabble in a bit of Dota 2. I used to play a bit of Overwatch. don't play so much Overwatch anymore. I love RPGs. Used to play a few MMOs. I like old school MMOs, like EverQuest. Pretty niche game though, EverQuest. Love it though. They have like private servers that you can play on for free. The old version. So there's a thing called Project 99. Or P99, and that's EverQuest. Played a bit of that, and they recently did Project Quam, which is another like free-to-play old school MMO version of EverQuest. But yeah, the only like automation game I play is this. I know there's other great games as well. No, I don't play GTA. I've played GTA 5 before. I kind of got bored of it, honestly. Like, it's a fantastic game, don't get me wrong. It's just the same old thing and it doesn't hook me in. Oh, I like PUBG. Forgot to put a pump power on, did I? Oh, yeah, pump. Yeah. 100% correct, Renee. You are correct. It wouldn't have been long before I worked it out. PUBG. I loved a bit of PUBG. Play Unknown's Battleground. That's super fun with friends. I played heaps of games, man. What's another game that I've sunk heaps of hours into? Can't think right now. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3? Oh my god. Amazing game. And all the other ones before that, the Larian Studios ones. Divinity Original Sin. Incredible games. Absolutely incredible games. Absolutely incredible games. Will you play any multiplayer games? Yeah, potentially. I like to have fun. Like, I don't like to get too sweaty anymore now that I'm getting older. I like Hearthstone as well. Hearthstone's a great game. I've been playing Hearthstone Battlegrounds. That's super good. You know, I played World of Warcraft. I like the classic version though. Okay, what are we missing here? The water for this crap. Okay, what do we need to do? First we'll do save. We'll check our little tool, which is my new favorite thing. This tool, I love it. I only need 400 water for the copper. Still going to be 2 water extractors though. I wonder if I can fit them around here somewhere. Looks like I probably can. Get 1 there for sure. Maybe 2. And run the pipe just across the roof. So just for like... I'll replace them, but just to get an idea of exactly where I want to put this pipe. Get an idea of it. Probably about there. Brilliant. Also brilliant. I like utilizing all these little puddles. Again, when I picked the height of this factory, I picked it purely to know that I'd be able to use these when I needed to. We will then run our pipeline. This one's in the center, look at that. Oh, that's right. Kind of where it needed to be. But we'll run it off this one. Wait, where's our... This is too easy. Not forgetting the pump this time. Now we need 200, so screw it. I'll just, I mean, we need 400, so I'll just give it the exact amount it needs. Why not? Needs 2 of these, doesn't it? I'm not going to use the settings copier just because by the time I whip the settings copier out, I may as well just do this. Now all I need to do is get power to here. I could go over the top, but I could easily go underneath as well with this power. Oh, that's, yeah, okay, maybe not. Let's just go. Did I do the math on this right? I guess we'll never know. I must have done, right? $16. 37.5 times 16 is 600. Yeah, of course. Of course I did the math right. And the copper is flowing. 51 hours in this save so far. Last time I did the nuclear build with the Nexus, it took me about 100 hours to get it up and running. It's going to be very similar, I reckon. I've chosen a few different recipe paths as well. I steered away from... Why are these yellow? Oh yeah. I steered away from... What are those things called? High-speed connectors. I've steered away from high-speed connectors. And I've opted to... so for my electromagnetic control rods, I've opted to go the regular pathway. So if we have a look, actually, let's bring up my favorite new thing. The one thing about this is I don't know how to like save and clear the map without just deleting it. If I just go over here, make a new one. There's electromagnetic connection rod. And then there is electromagnetic control rod. Or EMCR as I call them. I need 168 of them. And I believe that's all I need, 168. So bear with me while I find where I've got this written down. I am actually going to make 168 of them per minute. 168 AI limiters. Yep. So if I put here 168, boom, and then on this one 168, we can kind of see now. So I'm going to need a hell of a lot more stators, right? I'm going to need what? Almost twice as many stators. Probably not twice as many, but way more stators. But I don't care about stators. They're literally steel and iron, which are not worried about stators. So the other pathway is our connectors, which is either that way or this way. So there's two ways to make high-speed connectors. I'll sever connections here. But either way, I need 84 high-speed connectors. If I chose to go this path. Now, I went this path last time. And I can tell you now, it adds a lot of messing about for you. And then we need 84. This is if I chose to go this way. Cool. Now, this way, I've chosen the plastic AI limiter. So, my plastic AI limiter is up here. This is how many I need to make. 3,600. But I actually... I'm using Quickfire for other things as well. Wait, am I? No, I'm not. Because I'm actually making more than this AI limiter anyway. I'm making 240 AI limiters. But anyways. Nuke the Week. What a name. Is there anything I'm hoping to see in 1.1? Straight pipes. Think it's coming though? You know what I want? I want a quick save button. I want a quick save hotkey. Like most games have F5 and you quick save. That's what I want. So we can see here, so 168 electromagnetic control rods. Last time I went this route here. Which, if you look at it, it uses the same amount of quick wire as going this route. But if I was to use the old AI limiter... Wait, hold on, we'll clear connections here. If I was to use the old AI limiter way, it would take way more copper and quick wire. You're hoping for conveyor lifts that also split and merge. Like what? Like two outputs from the... Yeah, okay. That'd be cool. That would be cool. So, the old way, I opted to go this way to save on quick wire. Because if I use the old AI limiter, which in early access, there was only one way to make AI limiters, and this was this way. Now in 1.0, we can make this plastic one. And it uses the same amount of quick wire to do it this way. But I don't have to use quartz, and I don't have to make all these circuit boards. So in my opinion, this is the route to take. I mean, obviously you do whatever the hell you want to do, but for me, so much simpler. I don't have to deal with silica. There's a whole nother production process to make circuit boards, and silica uses quartz, which is a rare resource. This is the way to go, in my opinion, now. Yeah, my name is from SC1 and SC2 days. I never changed it. Oh, so StarCraft? StarCraft 1 and 2? You a Terran player? Oh, we have the quick wire. My goodness, we have the quick wire. Were you like pretty competitive or what? What's your actions per minute, bro? I've seen some of those. I don't play that game. I played it. It's a great game. Casually. Man, the competitive scene on that is nuts. Absolutely nuts. One of my mates at work, he got told by his doctor that he had to stop playing StarCraft because his blood pressure was too high. It used to get him too worked up. Alright. See, this is what I want, a quick save button. Just bring it out. Just do it. And if there is a quick save button, I'm not aware of it, please let me know what it is. We're about to make AI limiters though. We're about to do it. Now I did make this a bit strange. I might actually modify this blueprint. Because initially I made it to run off. Now I'm making 900 quick wire per row. I might modify. You were around 2k ELO, which is very high. But I was getting some serious wrist problems. As for actions per minute, I never kept track, usually around 200. Wow. Yeah. I get the... Man, it must get addictive when you get into those, like, high skill brackets. But you have to stay relevant. Like, you have to practice and practice to be able to stay competitive. Alright, so ideally we want to make, what's 900 divided by 5? Hang on, 900 divided by 5 is 180. So if I make these Oh, that's okay. What's 900 divided by 3? Wait, it's 300 obviously. Dumbass. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make another in. I think what I'm gonna do is delete that and that. Just to make this work with the other blueprint. Then I'll call this 900 quick wire in. It's going to be 900. I just need to quickly work out these other numbers. So 70 times 3 is 210, and then 60. Okay. So it'll be 60 out. $240. Oh, perfect. $210. Sometimes the numbers just work out perfectly, and that is what's happened here, and it's made me very happy, and you're about to see why in a second. So, oh man, it makes me feel good when numbers work out. Okay, so we can match our outputs with our inputs here. You know what? We'll just make it S-bend around. Not a biggie. Yeah, it's really not. And I'll line that up with that. Yeah. Give me the lineup. Wait, let me have both. Okay, so our plastic so each of these blueprints produces 900 quick wire per minute, and each of these blueprints takes 900 quick wire per minute. Each of these blueprints also takes 210 plastic per minute. And if we go back over here to the amount of plastic I produced yesterday is 840 per minute, and 210 times 4 is 840. So we'll grab this plastic, which looks like, you know what, I may as well not have that there and there. And I may as well go like this. Does that reach? Not quite. Boom. So yesterday when I was building this other oil factory, or rubber and plastic factory, I had bloody signs on every step of the way. But this, because this is such a way more simple layout, I don't have to do that. And all the numbers are just working out like really nicely. So I might, if I run this up, how am I going to do this efficiently? I think we run this one on the floor. And I'll load balance. Not that I really need to load balance it perfectly, but I will anyway. I'll just do it. Where's the center? We'll do it here. And we'll go. Usually I just run with the, like, overflow method. And it suits me fine, but I don't know why I've done it like this, whatever. Load balancing versus, overflow method. At the end of the day, if the numbers are correct, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It just, the load balanced takes a little bit less time to like get going perfectly. Whatever. Alright, so what we're gonna do is probably just go I manifold everything. I'm too lazy. They're like load balance, or do you mean just like overflow? I usually just go overflow. Still works. Like at the end of the day, who cares? If it works, it works. Loving these straight belts though. Big time savers. And there we go. AI limiters, 240 per minute. GG. GG. Alright, let's just bring all them. Let's just, for the time being. Overflow equals manifold. Yeah, I assumed that's what you meant. I was just making sure. Usually jumps start the overflow by putting the materials in the last one by hand. Yeah, I kind of do the same thing. Where that doesn't really work is when you're dealing with liquids, because you can't really do that with liquids. You can't. But at the end of the day, like, oh no, come on, why yellow? Not using all the fuel? I didn't really want to deal with this right now. It means we've got a yellow one here. It's not getting enough fuel. Come on, mate. Don't do this to me. Okay, are we overflowing this plastic? That's the issue. We're not... Oh yeah, we are overflowing this plastic. Okay, that's not the issue. The issue is this one here wasn't getting enough fuel. Kind of frustrating when, like, this one here's the fuel's not getting used up enough. That one over there, the fuel's not getting enough. You know what? I think it's because of this valve here, if I'm honest. Valves, like I was saying yesterday, you think they're going to work good, but then at the end of the day, because a pipe... Here's my take on a pipe, right? Let's say this pipe wants to run at... Let's say this pipe wants to run at 300 per minute. This pipe needs to run at 300 per minute. It's not like a belt. It doesn't run at 300 per minute all the time. It may run at 250 per minute speed for approximately 30 seconds. But then to gain that time up lost, it may need to run at 350 per minute for a small amount of time to make up for the time that it lost not running at that time. I mean, the explanation is probably not... Because there's pipe sloshing, it's not always going to be running at exactly 300 per minute. Sometimes it's going to be running slightly under, sometimes it's going to be running slightly over to make up for that average time of 300 per minute. If you then go ahead and put a valve on there, right, that restricts its flow... This is what I found out. If you go and put a valve on there that's going to restrict the flow, right, to whatever, let's say I restrict the flow to 300 because I want a 300 line. Well, it may dial down because of the sloshing of the pipes. It may dial down to 250 per minute for a small amount of time. Then it needs to regain that lost time from the sloshing by going above 300 per minute to get the average. But if you've put a valve in there that's restricting it, it can't make that time back up. Which is why valves are no good. There's very, very limited situations where a valve will do what you want it to do. And that's my rant about pipes. That's my take on it. And I'm pretty damn sure that I'm correct about that as well. Now, luckily, all the numbers that I've made, the vast majority of the stuff I'm making, is slightly over what I need. So, for example, so 168 plus 71.44. Right, so for example, right here with the AI limiters. So I've done the math on how many AI limiters I need. Let me just grab this for now. Flying is very fast, right? So I need... AI limiters. If I do the math on how many I need 239.44. That's how many I need. But what am I gonna do? Like literally make that many exactly? No. I'm actually gonna make 240. Because why would you make 239.44? So I'm gonna make 240 per minute, which is what I'm making. And it just makes all the numbers work out so much better. So if there's ever a situation where the numbers work out like that, I'll always round it up and make slightly more. Yes. Let those machines back up just a little bit. And for now, that's what will happen. So when it comes to crystal oscillators, I need to make where am I here? Yeah, alright. So I need to make 68.4 of these per minute for my nuclear facility. That's how many I need to make. So you can probably guess how many I'm actually gonna make. 70. And this is how I roll through my entire playthrough. You could argue, oh, you're not being 100% efficient or whatever, but especially when it comes to the actual nuclear power plant, everything I build, every step along the way is rounded up to the nice nearest, like, whole number, generally. Then, yeah. Yep. That's what I'm doing. Yep. Stay there for now. I need to quickly sort something out. Oh, I missed what you said earlier, Nuke the Week. You can't pop my hands and bring my water to the nuclear plant. My world is destroyed. Yep. All right. Now. Let's make sure that's on repeat so I don't get a copyright ban again. Where did I... Up here. So this is what we're going to do next, I believe. Yeah, I need 712.5 quartz crystal for my... Yeah. Okay. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I'm just looking at some numbers here. Because if I get these... all I have to do is make the quartz crystal right now. And then once that's done, I can make the crystal oscillators. I've got everything else made. I only need... I might just make 2 of these blueprints. Although, hang on. I need to check this again. Because this is how much silica I need. 916. Well, let's make it 920 plus 1400 roughly is 2320. Yeah, so pretty much I'm going to use... I've got 2400 here and I'm going to use it all up. I think what I'm going to do is just... Since if I add these two together, I'll be left over with like roughly 40 something quartz per minute, but I'll just make it all and just have overflow into the machine. There's no point trying to like haggle over 40 quartz per minute and save it and send it to another factory. I may as well just overproduce and sink the excess. Alright, so we need 2 of these. 675. 1.5. Yeah, 916. Alrighty. Well, looks like there's plenty of room here. No point getting too worried about exactly where it's going to go. Maybe I just put it like... Now I'll have to delete 712. Seven 112.5 divided by 131.25. 5.4 machines. So really, I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one. So these can get rid of. Okay. So 131.25 times 5, 6, 6.25. Minus 656.25. 56.25. Right, so this last machine needs to produce 56.25 per minute. Boom. So it only needs 1 power shard in it, and it's cranked up to a little bit higher. So let me just write the math down on that because it's an awkward one. Seven, 1, 2.5. And then we're actually going to what the heck? Look at that visual bug there. Well, whatever. It's working. Can't help that. That is not my fault. That visual bug. We could always cover it up. But let's face it, we're not going to cover it up. That would cut into my efficiency time of building. So 1200 minus 916.07. Alright, which means we'll have was it 0.07? I can't remember. We'll just have to remember. $916.07, yep. Which gives us 283.93 left over. And that's unacceptable. Unless I go like this. And we're safe. Oops. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go any and then overflow to the left. To the right, sorry. J Freeze. How's the Nexus coming along? It's coming along steady. Not gonna say. I mean, yesterday I could have put more hours in, but I kind of just left it. I didn't want to go too crazy, and yeah, I'm just chipping away. Right now, I'm probably gonna get to build crystal oscillators, which is great. It's gonna be all the crystal oscillators I need for nuclear. So some of them go into the final stage of production, and some of them will be used for radio control units. But essentially, once I crank this bad boy up, I'll have enough crystal oscillators. Oh, I'll have enough quartz crystal to put down my manufacturers. It's gonna be a reasonably big one, because it's 38 manufacturers, but if I power shard them, 38 divided by 2.5 is 15.2, so there's going to be 16 manufacturers. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put them, but I might just put another floor on this and just smack them down. 16 manufacturers, yeah. Really all I need to do is get some water in here. Crystal oscillators are mad important. Yeah, they are. They super are. So I just need 500 water. So that's 2 extractors. Easy peasy. They're going to fit here. I wonder if I can get... Where's me water actually? Where's me water line? Let's just do this. Wait, this is not where we're doing it. Yeah. Let's do that so we get a visual of where we're at. It doesn't really matter. I can easily run pipes along the ceiling. Can I get 2 side by side? That'll be handy, I think. Let's just go. Yeah. Wait. Let's just go here, right? One there and like one there, roughly. I'll re-put them in because it's probably going to be... Let's just, Is that central? Brilliant. This is where we're going to do it. What do I have to do for a floor hole? I definitely want to change something right now before... I'm using floor holes way more often than I am these pipelines, so I'm going to change that to my hotkey number 4. Now let's just put that there. You know what? I'm not even going to do that. I think I can go like this. We get that to snap nice and even. And that's how easy it is. Can even leave that concrete there, or I could just delete the concrete, whatever. Probably don't need it. See you later, doggo. Have a swim. All right. Damn it, you idiot! Where's the best spot to put it? You'll be lurking, you just wanted to check in. Good luck. Thanks, mate. Lurk away. That's what most people do. Good luck yourself. What did we need? 500 and something? 508, so let's call it 510. 510 divided by 2 is 255. Boom. One, two, 3 tiles in. Of course it doesn't line up with anything. Well, well, well. We have the quartz crystal. We have the quartz crystal. We have the AI limiters. And we have the rubber also. How much rubber is that? $360 into what? Should have marked that. $680. 360 into 680. $360 plus 680 is 1040. Okay. 1040. Only need 500 for... Yeah, that works out brilliantly. Only need 500 for my crystal oscillators, but that's fine. I can put a splitter here. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to build the radio control units yet. I mean, I've got everything I need. I may as well just build it, eh? It'd be a big tick in the box, for sure. Is it 8 tiles to get over a refinery? I don't need to get over the refinery, actually. It's gonna look boxy as hell, but I'm not too worried. 1, 2... I don't need to get over any refineries, do I? Yeah, so it's 38 divided by 2.5. Yeah, it needs 16 manufacturers. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll come up 6 tiles and then just... For now, the mod manager's not working for you. Can you send me the link? It's literally just Satisfactory mod manager in Google. There's nothing like this one. Just type in Google Satisfactory mod manager download, and then that's the one. Yeah, but it's not working. I don't know, man. I'm sorry about that. When it comes to technical difficulties, I am not the guy to ask. Usually stuff doesn't work for me, but I just downloaded Satisfactory mod manager, and that's the one that worked for me. If it's not working for you, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not working. Why is this all these lines showing up? I don't like that at all. Is that what happened? Why is it doing that? Can I just put this over here? put it there instead. Oh, so now it's not showing all the lines? Okay, whatever. Now we're doing the insulated crystal oscillator. It only takes 3 inputs, so I can get rid of this. Look at those numbers, that's horrific, isn't it? I've still better write it down. Alright. 46.875 times 2. Just writing this down so I can get it on my blueprint. 93.75. Then we've got 32.813 times 2. 65.626 rubber. And then the AI limiters is 4.688 times 2. 9.376. That's rough, man. Those numbers are rough. Just out of curiosity, I wonder how the numbers would look if I just made this make 4. They look way better, don't they? Huh. These decibel numbers in the recipe make me faint. Yeah, I'm thinking I might just dial it back just to make this look nicer. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then it's just like... And then it's like 80, and then 28 times 2 is 56. And it'll have an AI limiter of 8 with an output of 8 in this particular blueprint. That's what we're going to do. I always don't know how to spell oscillator, so I just call it Crystal O. In is going to be 80 quartz crystal, 56 rubber, and 4 AI emitter. Out will be 4 crystal O. Picture. There it is. OSC ILL OSC ILL at all. Oops. I need 8.75 of these. So 9 of these. These. I wonder what the best way. The rubber's coming up there. One, two, three. Three sets of 3, maybe? It's probably the way to go, right? Okie dokie. This should be 18 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3 is 18. So 4 times 17 is 68. So I just need to crank this one down to make 2 per minute. Then I can take these out. Easy peasy. And my AI limiters. What's the last thing? The crystal. The crystal. Guess we could bring it. I'll just bring it down this way and yep, done deal. Oh, I should have used the chainsaw. What am I doing? Anyway, whatever. Gotta get used to using that chainsaw. I mean, I guess I could just bring it down. Doesn't need to be an exact science, does it? At the end of the day, I just gotta get it there. Doesn't really matter how. One's gonna go over the other, but... I want to do a build one day where I like do as much clipping as possible. Okie dokie. I think a quick little save is in order here. Where are we looking at? Oh, geez, Louise. 3 hours. Well, I'll set myself the goal of getting these crystal oscillators online, and I'll probably call it there for my Sunday afternoon. But I feel like that is a pretty decent amount of work. having all the crystal oscillators done for nuclear is a big tick. And I've also got a few other things already done. Circuit boards and rubber. I've also brought in I've brought in the amount of silica I need. Well, I've brought in the amount of quartz that I will need. I just need to turn the rest into silica. So it's gonna come together. It's gonna come together in not too much longer. If I didn't have a pesky job that I had to go to and a mortgage I had to pay, well, I could probably do it quicker. Okay. And I still rent. Yeah, you gotta pay the bills, man. Unfortunately. I plan on winning Lotto anyway, and then once I win Lotto, I'll just buy a few houses and rent them out. And then I don't have to work anymore. It's rough these days, the property market. Like, I'm not talking like I'm in Australia, but I know that pretty much all the countries these days it's hard to get into the property market. What the heck? What are you doing, you idiot? You know what? Let's not make things too carried away here. The reason I did that was because the belt, it actually allows more belts to get through. And that's what we'll do. Ones that go to the floor can be concrete, ones that are on a current one will now be pillars. Just need to get power up to this thing. In the wrong spot. Could get some Bitcoin, so it's been crazy since the US election. I don't know enough about crypto to invest in it. Well, that lines up. Look at that. We're doing it. We're doing things. We are doing things. Alright. Crystal oscillators online. Where do I even take these crystal oscillators to? For the time being... Is that a merger? It's a splitter. Also a splitter. Where am I even taking these crystal oscillators? I mean, some of them have got to go up there into the nuclear factory for sure. What's wrong with you? It's just taken a while for the quartz crystal to get put in, that's all. Does that belt look funny when it runs past that one? No, it's good. Ah, you foolish person. They're coming out this way, which is actually better. That's what I wanted. What the heck is this music? Well, up here is going to be something, something, something. Good to know all this is still just flowing on. Power looking amazing. Trains have sorted themselves out. Oh, there was something I just remembered. Farthing signals here. Farthing signals here. Oh, I need farthing signals here. Need one on the... You only need it on the input, right? That's it. Thank you to the guys that helped me with farthing signals the other time. These here are going to take crystal oscillators. And these... not so much. Ah, I need to make some more quick wire, but that's not a big deal. I only factored in the amount of deuterium I needed for that particular thing I just did. I really like the look of my little blue lights over here. Huh. Wow, we're actually kind of starting to fill up, but the ones underneath, fine. This could run for a fair bit longer. It's so much nuclear waste coming in. And this is only half the amount. So like this belt here is running at full capacity. 750 I believe per minute. These two are only running at half that, and then this one has none. Once it's running at full capacity, man, it's going to be, well, it's going to be 3000 per minute, but it's just going to be dealt with by these two rows of blenders. They're going to eat all the waste. But we'll get there when we get there. Not too far off. Because remember, as you go up in the tiers of production, the production lines get smaller and smaller as you get more complex in the item. So a lot of the big work is like the initial, like dealing with the oil and making all those large amounts of rubber and things. This could probably get sorted out actually. I don't need so much of a factory here, but we don't know. I'll tidy this factory up once I know when I'm done with it. I'll make it a lot cleaner, and you know, if I've got this huge area here with nothing on it, I might cut that away and clean it up a bit. But pretty happy with the way it's going. I should probably, now that I've got those crystal oscillators online, I'm not sure what I'll do next. I guess I have to work toward, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'll just, anything really, I'll just pick something and go for it. The aluminium will be a big build. Let's take a quick look at, now that crystal oscillators are finished, we can take a look at our what's required for aluminium. Well, let's have a quick save, but I'm going to wrap it up. 3.5 hours. I do want to have a look at, I already started having a look at the aluminium. So I need, all I need, right, is 3,000 aluminium casings. And this is the path I've chosen to take. So right now I have all the different ways of doing it. That could go in there. Yeah, pure copper. Oh shit. Can't I drag that to there? Yeah. Not worried about this silica for now. Not worried about that. So essentially, we're going to need 4,000 bauxite. If I was to use this, we'd need 4,800. But we'd get... sloppy's the way to go, in my opinion. You use less bauxite, and you don't have to deal with a byproduct of silica. 4,000 bauxite. I'm also going to need 4,000 water. Because what I'm going to do is what I do, because I'm stuck in my ways, is with this water, I'm going to use wet concrete. So I will need limestone. But we can use concrete for stuff. And sink the extra. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to need concrete for our heavy modular frames anyway. And we need heavy modular frames for fused modular frames for nuclear. So 4,000 bauxite. We can get rid of our quartz for now. Just bring up the bauxite nodes. We can get 1,200 from there. Get 2,400 from there. 4,000 minus 2,400. Then we need 1,600. Yeah, okay. There's a fair bit of bauxite that gets used in literally just the nuclear side of things. I'll probably definitely grab that one because it's just up here. Well, hang on a sec. 2,400. And this one. 1, 2, 3. Is 3,000. So that's this one. One. Oh, it's not showing up. because I've already tapped into it. Yes. Okay. That's a good point. I've actually got that miner on that bauxite node already. But there's 600 there. What's that on? That's on coal. Oh, and I put one on here too. Ah, yes. Good. Is this impure though? Damn it. 300 per minute. It's not going to work out. I'm going to be 10 short. Anyway, I'll plan out that later, but I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Crystal oscillators complete. Have a good afternoon or morning or whatever it is where you are, and catch you later. Have a good one.